Hello. Welcome back, guys. All right, so let's jump on into this. Aries, we're going to take a quick peek at just kind of, I just knocked over some decks. Hang on. We're going to take a quick look at what is the past, present, and future message. And we start out in the past with a King of Wands. That could be our Aries right there. Or it could be somebody that Aries should have been a great matchup with. But let's just see. I mean, should have, could have, still could be. We have the Four of Wands sideways. Okay, so hang on. We have potentially a very happy connection. However, this is somebody stingy. A King of Pentacles in the reverse is very selfish. Two of Wands in the reverse, too selfish to be a part of a Four of Wands. Okay, this could have been that Aries had a choice between two romantic partners and it became very clear. Or it could be that Aries loved someone deeply. By the way, this could be a same-sex couple, doesn't have to be. But Aries came out as a divine masculine in the past, and they really contemplated and finally said, if someone doesn't give equally to me, then how could I possibly have a Four of Wands with them? If they're stingy, and I can see that they are, no matter how much I love them, I don't see this working because they're too stingy to give to the connection. Three of Cups. Hang on before I say anything else, because Emperor and Four of Swords. This almost looks like, so Aries decided to, even though they loved this stingy king, Aries went ahead and they decided. So it's looking like maybe Aries actually decided to go ahead and open themselves up to meeting somebody else. Even if that wasn't what they would have preferred to do, that might have been the decision that they made. You know what? I'm going to move on. I think I'd like to meet someone else, maybe an Emperor, maybe a fellow Aries. But even if it takes some time to heal, I'm determined that I know that there's got to be better love out there than someone who's being really stingy with me. That's just what that looks like in the past. Universe, weigh in on that. What's the message for that past situation? Yeah, we have the Devil here. It was very lust-based instead of love-based. That King of Pentacles, they could have been an earth energy, by the way. They could have been a Capricorn, but they wanted Aries, in the way they wanted Aries. They wanted passion with Aries. They wanted the beauty, or the handsomeness, the attractiveness of everything that Aries was. They were very lusty over Aries, but that doesn't mean that they make a great partner. The World card definitely could have been a Capricorn. They might have realized this, or the universe is saying, even if they know, because this is Sophia, she's Greek for wisdom on this World card. Even if they knew that Aries would have expected more than just lust from them, they might still not have been ready to be a better partner than that. I do think, for what it's worth, I think that this person was crazy about our Aries. In this storyline, they come out as if they are just nuts about Aries, but that still didn't make them a generous partner. All right, what about the present energy? We have a Two of Swords. I don't know, Aries seems to be flying a little incognito right now. Aries could literally have kind of a quiet online presence. They might watch without being watched a little bit. They might not realize that they're kind of intentionally hiding in the shadows just a little bit to block people from coming toward them. Aries might be more concerned with money right now and less apt to communicate with others at the moment. Nine of Cups. Yeah, it kind of feels like Aries is pursuing singular activities that make them happy right now, but not really connecting at a more profound level with anybody. They're just kind of like, I'm getting my life stable. I'm doing me. I'm getting happy in my own energy right now. I'm actually, honestly, really kind of revving up to get mine, to get things going. I've got plans. I'm manifesting things. I'm pretty excited. Aries comes across as a single character right now in very much, even if they are feminine, they're very much in their masculine energy. So very much an action taker. They're not really giving to anybody. They're not thinking about like, who can I go meet so I can, give my energy to them. They're very much just focused on, I'm going to do what I need to do for me. And it's about my future, and it's about what I'm creating for myself. And it's all this good stuff. And I'm excited about where I'm at, but I'm not even engaging with other people in the realm of romance. Aries could have either areas of interest that are really exciting, things that they want to study. They could be going out with friends more, even going to their favorite, restaurant or pub or something by themselves, and just, enjoying lighthearted conversation with perfect strangers, saving their money. I kind of think even around this holiday, this Aries could be spending it a little bit. I'm not going to say alone, because I think that they're with whatever energy they want to be around right now. If they want to be around like very specific, um, acquaintances or something, that's cool. But I still see them as pretty self-possessed. It's almost like this Aries is not paying too much attention to what everybody else is doing. They kind of show up when they feel like it, but they're not really concerned with doing a ton for others at the moment. We have the Star card upright. It keeps feeling like this is possibly because Aries doesn't realize it, but they're actually still in a healing process. So right now they've kind of like regrouped their energy, and they're doing what they need to, and they're getting their money settled, and they're thinking about their own life and their own progress. It doesn't mean that they're rude or, not giving to others, but they're not so concerned with, you know, romance at the moment. I think Aries wants to go places. We have Six of Swords. It's in the reverse. Yeah, as much as Aries is like, I really want to change something in my life. I really want to take a trip somewhere. I've been studying up on things. I've been learning a second language. I've been practicing this. I've been, invested. I don't know. Aries could be really into something that's fun as well. Like if, you know, almost like I'm picturing somebody that's like Dungeons and Dragons, or somebody that's really just having a good old time, with like a creative energy flow. They could be very interested in mysticism right now, in areas of like esoteric study, to the point where it's like, I really want to go see Stonehenge. I want to go and explore some things that I've been reading about. I feel like somebody's in a library, or they like old ancient history. This Aries could be really intrigued by all kinds of, alchemical symbols and things like that. Somebody could actually have a tattoo that is like an alchemical symbol as well, possibly a symbol for, I don't know why, I know it's very specific, but maybe the symbol for like Mercury. But this feels like Aries is tuned in to other things right now that are part of their healing process, taking their mind off of, painful experiences, taking their mind off of even love and romance, and just focusing on the stuff that they care about, that they could be talented in, and things that they want more of in their life. But this is part of a healing process, and part of them reaching for their real life path. And part of it is they're not actually going to leave behind everything that their life has already been. I think they're just going to add to it, which is different. We've had several zodiacs tonight that have been all about like brand new cycles. For Aries, it's not a brand new cycle. In fact, their past, or all that they have been, or all these other areas of their life that they already excel in, those things are going to remain, but they're going to add more flourishes to it. Okay, in the upcoming future, we have a Three of Pentacles. Okay, so Aries has new people on the horizon, new co-creators on the horizon. By the way, somebody could be going to see like a holiday pantomime performance, or some show, or maybe going to like a Chinese opera, or going to see some big stage production, something with huge drums. But it feels like not a music like band, but rather very specifically like a theatrical performance, a play of sorts. Eight of Cups. It's funny how there's in Aries future, we have more individuals to collaborate with, and then we also have Aries going their own way. So it's like a 50-50 blend in the upcoming future of Aries meeting people. I keep feeling like Aries is going to be taking a trip, and the trip could be They meet amazing people, like-minded people, but then they also really want some solo time if they're taking a trip in the upcoming future. We have the Hierophant, and this is our white buffalo woman, so heavily associated with the dreamscape. I keep feeling like this storyline has in the past there was a romance that really didn't go the direction it should have, and then from there, even though I think Aries said that they were ready to meet somebody totally different, I think if anything they started to just more invest in their own life and what they liked and their hobbies and their interests, and those things are taking them places, possibly on a long distance trip. I should have said that with the star when we were talking about the present energy. But as we look to the future, I really think that Aries is finding their path. And there's something very much like this. Aries could be a bit of a mystic. And maybe this has been something that they needed to give themselves time to pursue for a while. We've got the Knight of Wands. Again, something that is very exciting. I don't know that I think Aries is ready to get into any long-term connection in the future either. It's a mixed blend of exciting, passionate exploration, but also with the dedication that I'm dedicated to my life path. It doesn't mean I'll walk it alone. I'll have companionship when and how I want it. But I don't think Aries is actually ready for a long-term marriage commitment. If anything, I think after having been with a selfish person that they really would have given to, this Aries has done like a 180 and they're like, I really am not ready to give to somebody or be in a Four of Wands connection because I actually have some stuff I need to do. Sometimes being around a selfish individual shows us, like, especially if this Aries would have been too willing to give so much of their energy, and then they realize that, wow, I was with a really selfish individual who wouldn't have given back to me. Therefore, my own wishes, hopes, and dreams and goals and the things that I still want in life, I would have had to surrender all of it in order to be with the selfish person. Damn, I'm not going to do that again. In fact, I'm going to be single right now, enjoy the single life, do the things that I need to do, pursue my interests and hobby to a more full extent than I ever would have, and discover what I need to. Discover that although I like people and although it's fun to be around people in the big, huge, play that we call life, if all the world's a stage and we're all but actors upon it, let me make sure that I am like getting the lines that I really want. Let me make sure. So in the upcoming future, talk about a mystic. We've got the white stag here on this Hermit's card, Virgo energy. I think that this Aries is going to realize that, I don't know, this Aries could actually determine that they don't actually want a long-term relationship at all. However, I have to say there is one on the horizon for them anyway. They might need in the future to stay solo for a while, to come close to contemplating marriage, to then determine I'm not probably that interested. They could almost marry a Taurus and then instead drop back out and be like, nope, actually, I need to be single, before they have one more change of heart and end up meeting the love of a lifetime. I keep feeling like this Aries is destined to end up with somebody from a different culture, somebody that I think Aries will have more than one great love. Their future seems to be filled with companionship, a little bit of drama, then going on their own, then possibly contemplating serious commitment again, and then doing a complete 180 and moving away from it. Then eventually thinking, I think I'll just be a mystic and stay out here on my own, and then finding the truest love they'll ever know with that World card. It's like they needed to explore the world within themselves. And it's so crazy because they weren't meant to be with that selfish person at the beginning, but that selfish person of the past helped our Aries, I think, immensely realize that they should be the emperor of their own life and they should pursue whatever they need to. I think that this character is going to have a very rich life story. I think that this Aries, if they wrote and chronicled their life story in the future, with the Nine of Pentacles here, their single adventures, their adventures in singlehood contain real gems and nuggets of wisdom and excitement. I do feel like this Aries is, they're very intelligent, but they're also a bit of a wild animal. That, you know, there's this wild streak to this Aries. It doesn't mean they won't make an amazing partner. They will. But it's so interesting that they would have been a partner and somebody was selfish, then that flipped them around to saying, I'm going to just do my own thing. And then they went through the ups and downs in the future, or will go through the ups and downs in the future of determining, what do I really think? They need a partner that doesn't like clip their wings, as we have a King of Wands and a King of Cups. They were always destined to be with a completely different kind of a partner. Talk about not clipping wings. And we have the Phoenix rising from the ashes, and we have this King of Cups. It's all about the dream state. I love the fact that our Aries is going to always be able, they wouldn't have been with the right partner before. This Aries needed to make sure that they will always have a sense of independence and freedom, and a partner who loves them for all of their passion and everything that they're interested in. This is a really intelligent character who just needs more space to expand all the time, is what it looks like. So I think Aries maybe didn't know that about themselves, but they're finding that out on this journey. All right, I'm going to leave this here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thanks for a thumbs up.